That's still morning time.
I'm just kind of getting some stuff together to put on my blog, man. It's no big deal,
okay.
you know. I,
Well, yeah, so it's like 8:30 something.
This is Doug. He and I work together at ATI, so it's kind of like old home week. So, how's everything in Ennis, man?
Okay.
What's she say? Okay, let me ask you a question on this one.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
He has a child, and actually it says, yes, that he has a child on here, but I guess whenever they did it, they used mom's information.
This is Mr. Jesse Thomas, one of my co-workers from the old days, from the old school. And that it was an old school, wasn't it, Jesse?
Right, the Wild Wild West.
The Wild. Jesse and I work together at ATI, and so it's good to see Jesse and be back working with him. And Jesse, he's thank you, sir. He's an admissions officer here at the school, and so how you been doing, Jesse?
Oh, great so far.
Yeah.
Working real hard and trying to get this class in.
Yeah. What do you like about working in the education business?
Well, really just helping people, having individuals to come in that have nothing, but when they leave here, they have something.
There you go.
Right. Something that will take care of them the rest of their life.
Sure. And that means a lot too, to be able to work, and I'm if you're like me, be able to really believe in what you do and have an awesome career where you can not only help folks but make a decent living.
Sure.
So, you've been doing this how long?
Oh wow, about 20 years or better.
Is that right?
Right.
And do any students stick out in your mind as to who you've helped in 20 years of service?
One in particular, Ralph Sanchez,
Uh-huh.
a gentleman from the old days, we call them the old days, ATI.
Sure.
He was a non-resident and came into our school to work with him until he got his residence papers. And then he finally got into school in the automotive field. But found out that the guy was so sharp that he could have been teaching at that point in time, but he didn't have the paperwork.
Sure.
But anyway, as a result of him getting his residential papers together, he went through the program, and then from that program, while in school, I helped him with a lot of customers. So he started a small shop, and then next thing you know, he's got like 20 people working for him.
Wow.
And this block that he works on, which is in East Dallas on Carroll Street, he now owns that.
Oh.
And now he's a millionaire.
Is that right? How cool is that?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Does he? Do you still? He come back, touch base with you?
Occasionally we talked, but he came back and told me, said, I did it, I didn't do anything. I just showed him the way.
Sure.
And he just really took that desire me to want to and took it to another level.
Cool.
So it's a lot of students like that, but he really stands out.
Sure.
He made it really work on us.
Sure. Well, Jesse, it's always a pleasure visiting with you, and I look forward to getting back and working with you. And there's several of ATI folks here at Everest College, so I look forward to picking back up where we left off 3 years ago, man.
Same here, man.
All right, we'll see.
Wild West.
We'll see you.
Finishing up is they live in all the military, okay? Like kind of between where it turns into like Ghetto, East Dallas, Mesquite, like right there, right? So my aunt leaves for work and they're getting a fence, like they're getting a new fence today. So Terry, my uncle, stayed home. Anyway, Terrence stayed home and from work today. Thompson Sam. Adrian speaking. Okay. It's a non-lead transfer. What does that mean? I've never had one before. She's a student. Okay. Okay, I'll help you out.
Wait, don't go.
Hey, remember Roxanne and Felicia?
Wait.
Say something.
How do I know Roxanne and Felicia?
Wait. Let me get
They are
this.
a couple.
What?
Yes, sir.
A little bit too much.
Yes, sir.
Well, David, do you
So this is my mentor, Mr. Alex Suarez. He, I don't know what it is about Marines. My neighbor can attest to this. But I don't know what it is about Marines that go into law enforcement. But you know, Alex does a little part-time thing with the. Why are you frowning at the lens, man? It's not that serious, man. Anyway.
I don't smile very much.
Anyway, this is the first guy I met when I came to work here at my new job. I won't say the name of the school because I don't think, frankly, we got all we can handle right now. No sense getting inundated. So, Alex, what do you like about the school business? By the way, thanks a lot for showing me around.
You're welcome. What I like about the school business,
Mhm.
is the fact that we change people's lives.
That's right.
Some of these people, without our assistance, would be nowhere. They would have, basically, they would be in that dead-end job. So we put them in careers where they're able to get out there and become a productive part of society, and they feel good about themselves.
Now, you go into different high schools in the Dallas area. You've been doing that for some time now. What do you like about doing that?
It's a little bit of motivational speaking. A lot of these students in the area, they don't get that from home.
Right.
Nobody has really sat down with them and gave them a clear picture of where they need to be. So I go into the schools with the premise that if I can change one person's life that day, then I've done my job.
Okay.
I may see 50 students, 100 students, 200 students that day, but if I change only one life, if somebody took something out of what I said and utilized it to better themselves, I've done my job.
It's a good day, huh? Good day. All right, Alex. Well, I sure appreciate it, man. I look forward to working with you. I'm really honored to be on your team.
We're honored to have you.
Thank you, sir.
That's that appointment. Misha is confused. Hold on.
Okay. Just trying to get focused in here.
But I have all this mess around me.
I don't see it.
Oh, you don't see it?
Uh-uh.
All this?
I don't see it.
Okay, hold on. Oh. Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Well, wait. Before I do that, let me ask you a question. I get the proper
Okay.
facial response.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
And you've been working here how long, did I hear you say?
A year and maybe 5 months.
How do you like it here?
It's okay.
What do you like about it?
I have fun with my coworkers and helping people change their lives.
So that's a big deal for you?
It is. It's a huge deal.
How many people do you think you've helped in a year and a half? You got any memorable stories?
I have a lot of memorable stories.
Give me your top one.
The top one was my student who was living in a house with just a bed, her 2 girls, and a TV. And this was going to be her comeback to being able to stand up on her own and actually have furniture and, just be able to provide for her kids. And that actually made me cry because I can't imagine, being a mother and not being able to do anything because the money you're making is not enough and all that.
Did she succeed?
She's still here. She's almost done.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
she's almost done.
Making great grades, I bet.
She is making good grades. She's been on the
Honor roll?
dean's list. Yeah, in the president's list.
Cool. Okay. Well,